Kala Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, right? And I want to give double honors for the elders that have been paving the way before the 1960s all the way till now, wherever they sprouted, four corners of the earth, teaching this word and then in truth. And definitely double honors for the elders in Great Millstone, starting with Elder Tahir on down. They've been teaching the sincere milk, the parables, the dark sayings, and the prophecy, pushing 100% of the Most High's truth. Lord willing, the Most High have mercy on the other brothers and sisters that haven't came into the fold. Lord willing, the Most High get you right. So, I am going over a video. I don't know if some of y'all know the song FNF, where, excuse my language, I think the song is fuck about, I forgot, FDN? I think it's FDN. FNF. I don't know. But it's a sister that did BDF. And she made her song Babydaddy free. Right? And before I bring our precepts, we're going to bring this video on the screen. Excuse me for the visual. You know how society is and these sisters making music.
Bitch, he cheaper by the dozen if his ass have any more. And I'm only 25, still got a couple years to go. I don't need a babysitter, cause this baby gotta go. It's a shortage on the...
Okay. Yo, I know. First and foremost, man, the song is definitely trash. But I know we in a society where, a lot of our women, even the men, we like provocative things. But that one, she just promoting some shit. She said, murder on my mind. You only killing a child. And guess what? The Lord mowed that child in your womb. So we're going to get the book of Exodus, the 20th chapter, in the 13th verse. And it says, thou shalt not kill. And the Lord is saying this to the children of Israel. We shouldn't be killing our brothers. We shouldn't even have a red eye towards our brothers, but those is curses put upon us, right? And sometimes it might not even be a grown man. It could be a child that do nothing. You like, man, that's somebody else's life in your hand where you like, I don't give a damn. I'm taking this child life. This child can't even, the child can't even have a say-so in it. You know what I'm saying? There's so many things that I'm going to call this girl a little girl, that this little girl said. We can go to Leviticus, the 19th chapter, the 29th verse, and it says, do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore, lest the land fall into whoredom and the land become full of wickedness. Now, this girl can be making this song for her own self, but she's promoting to be a whore. Man, our women's conception, their conscience in their mind. Yo, the women our little daughters is gonna grow up with the mindset. Excuse my language. They gonna grow up with the mindset, fuck them children. I know we say it in our own militias, but this girl's saying F them children like, I'm gonna kill them. But our women rather choose, I'm going to commit whoredom. Most men is going to want to pregnate a daughter of Israel. They're going to want to pregnate a woman that they land with. Especially if she could be a fit. Like, a dude is definitely going to do it, right? But it's just the mindset we have now that we want to have fun, right? Let's go to Deuteronomy, the 23rd chapter, in the 17th verse. And I'm going to show the video again. It says, there shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel. This goes in a two-way streak because you see Dwayne Wade posting pictures of his son. That is a son, Dwayne. That is a son. That is not a girl. And we got our daughters walking out here like a whore. They wouldn't choose to cover up with a damn condom, but want to hop from ride to ride. Even though we was made, your sexual body parts, I mean, besides everything else, but the Karuchi was made to get pregnated. It was made for what it was supposed to be made for, and the Lord makes the child in the womb. A lot of us was killing our children in sacrifices, right? But before that, I'm gonna show something. And I know a lot of women, might not even care. But the verse I'm gonna bring out, no offense, but sorry, not sorry. Some women that is in the world dressing like this, or women that might have a desire to dress like this, you might have body problems. You might stink, but the mindset that these women have, they deserve that. Whatever curse the Lord put upon Israel, the men and the women, we deserve it, man.
Yeah. Murder.
Now, excuse me, I'm a grown man. I'm a grown man. All of that body right there, that should be for her husband, her man, or who ever laying with her, snuggled up. She got them things out on a Tuesday late night evening. Got cheeks all out. That should be covered for her husband, man. And we promoting nakedness to our children, man. They had a video on TikTok with the little girls on a car dancing to the actual song to this, the F and F. And you got this little girl making this song, and she basically promoting kill the damn babies, man. And then promoting sex upon that. You got a woman with body behind you just shaking just a whole bunch of booty. You know what I'm saying? But this is the we want to get in the industry so bad. The damn people that run the industry don't want to hear you talking how we talking. Our page gonna get flagged for me even showing that or speaking truth, but they can show just straight up booty. We get on YouTube, our joints is gonna be restricted to kids, but those videos is open to the community. We getting flagged on these channels, YouTube and Facebook, more than these half naked women or anybody that's part of the damn 1, 2, 3 alphabet ABCs, man. This is Isaiah chapter 3, verse 24. And it shall come to pass that instead of a sweet smell, there shall be a stank, right? And I'm going to actually go to the New Living Translation and read it, because we know what the King James say, right? I mean, some people might not, but we're going to read the New Living Translation. The book of Isaiah, the 3rd chapter, it says in verse 24, instead of smelling of sweet perfume, she will stink. So instead of you smelling all good, you going to stink. Man, she got body for days. The other girl that's probably singing, she looks beautiful too, just as seen on the video. But it's women with the same mindset of both of them, and they probably stink, man. The Lord did that. We worry about looking good on our outer appearance, trying to show everything on the outside, but don't got 10 cents to sell from the inside. She will wear a robe for a sash, and her elegant hair will fall out. Women is getting the Jada Pickett. They getting the straight up Jada Pickett. Can't grow hair. It's falling out. She will wear rough, burlapped instead of rich robes. Shame will replace her beauty. And it's a lot of shame replacing a lot of women from Israel. It's, man, their shame is getting covered, man. Right? Let's go back to the video again.
I'm BDF, nigga, baby daddy free. That mean I ain't got a nigga, baby, coming out of me. So I'm ABORTING. On my way to the clinic, I forgot the plan B. Let's go. Bitch, I got murder on my mind. Let's go. Bitch, I got murder on my mind.
We had murder on our mind when we was trying to sacrifice our kids to Moloch. I'm going to go to Leviticus, the 20th chapter, the 2nd verse. And this is plenty of verses, right? And this is the Canaanites, dealing with the Canaanites. Leviticus, the 20th chapter, the 2nd verse again. Thou shalt say to the children of Israel, whosoever he be of the children of Israel, or of the strangers that sojourn in Israel, that giveth any of his seed unto Moloch, he shall surely be put to death. The people of the land shall stone him with stones. It's a lot of those sacrifices still going on right now. We talk about the Illuminati. They do the little rituals, the same thing as Moloch, sacrificing your kid to the fire. And a lot of us sacrifice our kids just to have freedom. We sacrifice just so we can live that good life. Some people probably in the industry was probably having abortions too. You just probably don't know, because they trying to keep that same figure, that same shape. Having a woman to having a child, that takes a big toll on a woman. But with a woman trying to get an abortion, she trying to take away from that. She already saying she got murder on her mind. She forgot to take the plan B, so now she got to go to the clinic. She about to kill that. She about to, I'm sorry, I just said damn baby, but she about to go kill it, man. But our women want to play hopscotch, right? Promoting hopping from men to men. She just was just saying this man want to settle down. And I guess he's selling fake dreams. But yes, it's the men that some of these women is trying to cleave to. That's why it happened that way. She said murder on my, I got to bring it out again. Exodus, the 20th chapter, the 13th verse. Thou shalt not kill. We should not even be speaking of killing our child. You wanted to have sex, and you wanted to have it raw. The stipulations, either that man ain't going, you know what I'm saying? That's what comes with not being protected in that situation. But that child has no say-so. And then women want to say, oh, I don't have a say-so. If the Lord even allowed a baby to come, to even just the seed to grow, that's the Lord planting that child. And then the Lord is going to mold it in you. You totally just fully disrespected the Lord, right? And like, we do this every day. We do this every day. I could be talking about it for our own nation. Man, this shit is a shame seeing that all the damn time. It became our culture. I ain't gonna lie. I had a point in my life, like, I really liked that. For real. I'm still a man. I'm still gonna be attracted to it. But being in this truth, and you understand, if it was me, I don't want my woman like that. My wives been moving like that? What? Oh, hell nah. That's nah. When you really even if you say you got a relationship with the Lord, but a lot of us was given over to this delusion. We believe a lie. While we believe in the lie, we create lies of ourselves. Right? This is Psalms, the 27th chapter. 127. And the third verse, in verse 4, it says, Lo, children are a heritage of Yahweh Shema Shai, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. Come on, man. The Lord creates the children, man. The children are the heritage of Yahweh. So we should be happy if we get in a child, boy or girl. And the fruit of the womb is his reward. So everybody, I don't even care if you the wicked, you 2/3. Yo, the Lord, everything the Lord create, he made for his own pleasure. Everything was created for his own pleasure. You're gonna play your role. The hopeful elect is his other that everything is a reward to the Lord. The Lord created it. If the Lord creates you to play a part on the left hand side, it's gonna that's a good reward because it's gonna fulfill his prophecy. Everything is gonna move the way that the Lord wants it to move. Right? But the Lord molds you in the womb. Right? We're gonna go verse 4. It says, as arrows are in the hand of a mighty man, so are children of the youth, man. Man, children is a spiritual weapon. When you get in this truth, you're supposed to come as a child. You're supposed to come as a babe. Through the spirit, mentally, you come in this thing like a babe, like a child. Look, Sirach, and this is how I know, like, even more that kids is a weapon. Not like you about to seek your kid. Hey, yo, go get that Edomite. Go get Moab. Nah, this damn kingdom and any other kingdom that follows along with this damn place. So like Sirach 30 and 3. It says, he that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy. The son, the man of the nation of Israel is the major point because he is the one that plants the seed. He tries to plant the seed. He tries to go fishing for men. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord, in order to build a kingdom, you're going to need men. You're going to need prophets. You're going to need these disciples. The Lord, and when you play chess, you need a pawn. You need actually more than just a pawn. You need to be able to cover the second row in front of the king. Everybody has to play a role in this thing. So when we teach our sons, it grieveth the enemy because the son can take off after his father and actually start teaching, prophesying, saying dreams, speaking on the downfall, right? Start the Lord gonna work through that child. The Lord gonna work through that man. And before his friends, he shall rejoice of him. You're going to be happy over your son, right? Serving Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, knowing the name of the Lord. Yo, that weakens the enemy because they want niggas lost. They want niggas lost and found, right? So we're going to go back to her talking about abortion. Let's hear her say it again. So she outside, huh? But she talking about she got murder on her mind. So she's going to have an abortion, right? So let's go to Psalms 139, verse 13, right? It says, you made all the delicate inner parts of my body and knit me together in my mother's womb. The Lord made that child. You killing a possession of the Lord. let alone you are a Hebrew Israelite, a so-called Hebrew Israelite. I'm not really deep on knowing her nationality, but most likely she's an Israelite. And she killing, that can be a king that probably could have been growing in. And as a lot of our women from the left to the right to the south to the north to the east that probably had an abortion. You had times where women had miscarriage, but we talking about a woman aborting a child. Hey, fuck it. Hey, shoot. In my past life, shoot, just to make sure somebody didn't get pregnant in my past life, I try to make sure they take a plan B. You know what I'm saying? So I have to look at this joint like, damn, but it wasn't like they was pregnant. It was just, I didn't want nobody, to fall under that situation if I wasn't trying to be with them. You know what I'm saying? But, and it's the same thing. The same stuff I'm saying, use protection if you don't want that to happen. You know what I'm saying? Now we in the truth is a difference. Hey, you know what I'm saying? And everything is a reward, right? You got to look at it. If the Lord allowed it to happen, right? It's nothing you could do if the Lord allowed it to happen. And hey, the Lord killeth and maketh alive. So for that person even to commit abortion, hey, the Lord has power to allow these things to happen. But then it still is a lesson to teach you we shouldn't be doing that. Because the Lord say, thou shalt not kill. We should be loving our children. If that's the fact, actually, no, let's go to, we're going to go back to that, to the New Living Translation, but we're going to read it in the King James. This is Jeremiah, the 1st chapter, the 5th verse. It says, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. So before the Lord made you in the belly, he knew you. The Lord knew you before he formed you in the belly. Before thou camest out of the womb, I sanctified thee. I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. The Lord forms us, man. The Lord is the one that molds us in the womb. But she took the initiative on her own mind. You know what? I'm going to kill this child. People saying, Salaki, y'all. I don't know what's going on. Signal not working right. Whatever it is, but okay. So now we about to get back to it. We can go to Psalms. Psalms 106. Verse 34 to 39, it reads, Israel failed to destroy the nations in the land, as Yahweh Shai had commanded them. Instead, they mingled among the pagans and adopted their evil customs. And to even go deeper with it, when you look at society now, we picked up the pagan customs of these other nations. And we had adopted their evil customs. That's how you know ain't nothing new under the sun. It says they worship their idols, which led to their downfall. Even when people get into the music industry, sometimes some people, hey, they do know. Then you might have some that don't know, and then eventually they do, right? Or you could have people that studying conspiracies. You have people worshiping things, and they might not even know. Or they do know. Right? It says they even sacrifice their sons and their daughters to the demons. And we would know these from certain things that we might see in the industry. People gone missing, grown-ups is killed, and this and that. You got the Nipsey, you got PD, PND or PDB, or Michael Jackson, Prince, Whitney Houston. You got so many people that gets that a lot of us would say, oh, they probably got sacrificed. Ain't nothing new under the sun. If they did it back then, if they could do it back then, what makes us think that they can't do it now? Right? It says they shed innocent blood, the blood of their sons and daughters, by sacrificing them to the idols of Canaan. They polluted the land with murder. They defiled themselves by their evil deeds, and the love of idols are adultery in Yahweh Shemashai's sight, right? And a lot of people, to get in this industry, they might do some strange things for a piece of change. Just this video alone will probably get her some clout. Make people, then now she's going to get in the industry. They might make her promote more sex, because it's all to downplay the women. Downplay the women. So if more women can act, hey, if it was less Israelites being created, then they would have a formal way to try to take off the ones that is alive. Right? Our sisters don't know how delicate they really is. You know, regardless if you come second or under a man, in the Lord's eye, you are delicate. You're way more better than what you try to use yourself to be in society, or to try to make it on TV, right? Or however floats your boat, right? Let's go to Titus, the 2nd chapter, 5th verse. It says, to be discreet. And that info she given, she should most likely be more discreet. But hey, man's going as of the Lord, right? It says chaste, keepers at home. She's saying she outside. She should be a keeper at home. Most of our women should be keepers at home so that they don't fall into mischief. They don't fall into being, oh, I'm high, or I'm drunk, or I was with this dude that likes me, or however it may fall. If she was mostly a keeper at home, you know, she wouldn't have these problems. Good, obedient to their own husbands. So now, if she lay with a man, she should automatically have the will to be obedient to her husband, right? But the women that most of our, the men that most of our women commit to are not men of the Lord. So we always reap what we sow. We always get whatever we shuffling. You know what I'm saying? It say that the word of God be not blasphemed, right? We're going to go to the New Living Translation. We're going to go to 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9. And it says, and I want women to be modest in their appearance.
Just having babies, but that ain't finna be me. Said he wanna settle down, niggas selling all these dreams. He got 1 kid, 2 kid, 3 kid, 4. Bitch, he cheaper by the dozen if his ass have any more. And I'm only 25, still got a couple years to go. I don't need
modest.
Modest. How about we go to modesty? Salaki. So modesty. So it's giving me some the words I'm not looking for. So we'll go to the blue letter. Right. What is that? First Timothy 2:9. Let's see what modest means.
Strong's G 2887, Kosmios. Kosmios.
Cosmos.
Thayer's Lexicon, related entry, Kosmios. Kosmios.
Cosmios. Okay, so the Strong's info, orderly, good behavior, modest. So modest is good behavior. So modest is the mental, and modest is orderly. But then you go to the script again, verse 9. Oh, I want women to be modest in their appearance. So we seen modest mean good behavior. So modesty is a mindset too, and modest is an appearance. The Lord wants you in modest apparel. They should wear decent and appropriate clothing, not draw attention to themselves by the way they fix their hair or wearing gold or apparels or expensive clothes, which we can see she definitely bringing some attention. Actually, both of them is. You know what I'm saying?
Need a babysitter, cause this baby gotta go. It's a shortage on the milk, and them diapers be expensive. I ain't tryna be a
Showing a
milk,
whole
so I
bunch.
swallow all his children. I got high feet.
She might as well take her clothes off and then go to bed. Verse 10 say, for women who claim to be devoted to God should make themselves attractive by the good things they do. What good things is that? You know what I'm saying? Definitely moving to the desire of their husband. Right? Hey, if this man desire kids, you gonna, hey, all right. You know? But you gonna want kids by a righteous man. That would make way more sense, especially a righteous man gonna want you in modest apparel. Why the heck is a woman trying to be super sexy or provocative for a music video? Half of some of these backup dancers or rappers that's saying they can have a whole man, but you showing nudity. Then it shows how your man really love you. Verse 10 say, for women who claim to be devoted to God should make themselves attractive by the good things they do. Women should learn quietly and submissively. So a woman should be quiet. For her to make that statement, she damn sure should be quiet. She making herself sound like a fool. Then, not alone, she make her own nation sound like some damn fools. Right? Got one more in the New Living Translation. 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 3 and 4. It say, don't be concerned about the outward beauty of fancy hairstyles, expensive jewelries, or beautiful clothes. Don't be concerned about the outward. We be so concerned with that, but the inside can be ugly. You should clothe yourself, verse 4, you should clothe yourself instead with the beauty that comes from within, the unfading beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is so precious to God. So it's precious to the Lord that a woman is gentle and quiet. If you killing your child, you damn sure ain't gentle. You don't got a quiet spirit. But we would say she probably a ratchet, or her actions could be ratchet. Verse 5. This is how the holy women of old made themselves beautiful. They put their trust in God and accepted the authority of their husband. And we don't have enough men, like we're saying in verse 6. For instance, Sarah obeyed her husband, Abraham. There's not a lot of men that's seeking to be righteous in the way that Abraham was. So a lot of us men don't deserve some of these women, but guess what? Everybody plays a role. So a wicked woman is given to a portion of a wicked man. Right? So a woman is going to get bullshit dreams from a man that's not really having fear in the Most High. You know, that's, hey, if you want to be out here looking like a sad story, then hey, that's you. And you gonna reap what you sow, since you wanna be out here looking like a damn fool. Right? This is Colossians chapter 3, verse 2. Set your affections on things above, not on things on the earth. Half these women and men is just doing stuff to please other people. Then alone, we just doing things to please ourselves. Even to serve the Lord, that should be the number one thing to please him on, because we did a terrible job at pleasing the Lord. We put us before. We always did this. It never changed. We always put us before. When we start believing in other gods, we did that for our feelings, what we wanted to do. Right? We wanted to like the same, that was because we wanted to do. We see, we hear it. No, but you know, the spirit of these pastors is not stern on transgressions that people was not really looking at when they fall short in their sin. Right? But we supposed to be setting our things on above. That's Matthew the 6th chapter, the 20th verse. We should know that we should be setting up treasures in heaven. We should be thinking about things above, setting our affections on things above. Man, I want my mind to be even more. I'm not 100% always thinking about the things above, but it's a percentage there. Maybe it's 65, maybe it's 40, maybe it's 70, but we should be having our minds on the things above as much as we can, because that's what we're hoping for. But nah, I'm hoping for abortion. Hey, did that pill work? Or if it don't, hey, just cut me up. We can kill the baby. Don't you know they're collecting baby bone marrow, or melon from a child, or the blood from you or your placentas? Okay, we'll go to this last one, man. This is the book of Proverbs, the 31st chapter and the 30th verse. And it says, favor is deceitful and beauty is vain, which a lot of our women push beauty more than anything than their mind. Hey, and a lot of us, you know, men, we fall short, or we not just using our heads, we using our other head, or we not really serving the Lord, and we just fall for the beauty of a woman. You know, but beauty is vain. But a woman that feareth Yahweh Shema Shai, she shall be praised. And that's even a man too. Man can look good, whatever, but looks can be another almost form of a deception, because they might look good, but that motherfucker might, excuse my language, that situation might be terrible. It might be terrible. Hey, Lord willing, this was edifying.
In my blood, so you know I'm big pimpin'. Niggas tryna fall in love. Tell them niggas I ain't with it. I done took care of niggas, now it's time to care for me. Rearrange the alphabets and skip the L's, I'm a P. I be on these bitches next, they like Nick, I can't breathe. VVS is in my Cuban and my wrist is AP.
excuse me, and she's saying, hey, girl, I got murder on my mind. We making this joint sound cool. This is Genesis, the 3rd chapter, the 16th verse. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. Half our women laying with men, and these men is really your husband. And if that man want a child, I'm sorry. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children. You shalt bring forth children. Ain't no ifs or buts. But hey, John 7:49, he that don't know of the law is cursed. Right? So a lot of us is confused because we in this strong delusion that the Lord chose for us. Right? That's just the laws. There's a lot of you sisters that can be doing the same thing she doing. But guess what? If you made it today and you was woke and you doing OnlyFans, you doing whatever you doing, right? And it's not to the potential that the Lord want. Anything you see in the video, from the clothing or from how she's speaking, right? A lot of women rather define themselves but what they're wearing, but never defined on the mindset, right? You can have on the most busted outfit and be the most humblest woman, right? But it's the defined of knowing your role in this story and knowing that the Lord is not playing about you, daughters of Israel, the same way he not playing with the men. Sisters would not get played the way they getting played if they dressed accordingly and their mind was dressed the accordant way, the correct way, of how a woman's supposed to be, especially from the nation of Israel. It's the best thing. We'll rep a gang, a color, a sign, right? Or a letter or a word. But none of y'all really stand by being a Hebrew Israelite. But you stand, I'm black, I'm Puerto Rican, uno, dos, tres. Or I'm Jamaican blood clot. I stand by that. But you're not understanding the fact you are from a great nation. You are a Hebrew Israelite and you derive from one of the tribes of Israel. It's 12 of them. You derive from it. And there's no way we should be going out like this. I'm going to go back to the beginning of the video. And we closing it out.
I'm BDF, nigga, baby daddy free. That mean I ain't got a nigga, baby coming out of me. So I'm ABORTING. On my way to the clinic, I forgot the plan B. Let's go.
I love y'all to the moon and ever back. Y'all Basham Shai. By Shimmer Kakwadash. Shalom.